Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I am Jan, and it's early like Sunday morning. Thank you for joining me. I was thinking the other day that my videos seem always so serious, and I don't want them to sound that way, but I guess I look at life seriously. I don't know. I look at deeper things, and things always come to mind. The other day, I asked a small group that I was with of friends if they felt that people were getting ruder. And all of them said yes. And I said, I've just been pondering because I tend to play the devil's advocate in a lot of things. And I said to them, I wonder if it's just that we're noticing more as we get older. And maybe when we were younger, we were rude like that. We didn't even notice. And they said, oh no, people are ruder now. And a few days later, I asked a few other people, and a word that kept coming up was entitlement, that people seem more in, entitled than they used to. And so I started thinking about, from the Buddhist perspective, that entitlement really is a form of attachment, that you have a feeling that you deserve more, that you're special in some way, so you deserve a different kind of treatment. And in Buddhism they say to work on relinquishing the ego. And so this would be just the opposite. If you feel entitled, your ego is definitely at play there. And in Buddhism, they also teach clinging, clinging to desires and outcomes of things. And when you feel entitled, you do. You are clinging to a certain outcome, how you want things to play out in your favor. So in Buddhism, they feel that entitlement is about expectations, and expectations can really cause us a lot of suffering. I mean, of course, we all have expectations of things, but when they get out of balance, when you expect everything to be perfect or to go your way, or your trip is going to just be perfect, or people are going to act just the way you want them to, this causes suffering. And we bring a lot of our suffering on to ourselves, and we all do it. And I've been trying, not always successfully, but if I'm going to something or I'm engaging with people, I'm trying not to be so expecting of everything to work out the way I want them to, and to find some kind of joy in it, even though it's not perfect, even so that person isn't perfect, and not feeling that attachment to a certain um, expectation, to be a little bit lighter on that. And so to relinquish that, to let go of those attachments and that kind of entitlement will eliminate some of our disappointment in our lives, in our daily lives, not being so disappointed all the time. So maybe if we kind of bring our focus to that daily, in just our interactions with people or in going places and our different things that we have to attend to not feel this entitlement and not this attachment to how we want everything to turn out just right. So let's do a meditation on that this morning, or whatever time of day it is for you. It doesn't matter. But to focus a little bit on that. So close your eyes Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Allow yourself to come into this moment with me, with whatever's going on around you, just to settle in and become aware of your body. Notice how your stomach is feeling. If it feels tight or constricted, see if you can relax those stomach muscles, which will in turn help relax your lower back, because your stomach wall supports your lower spine. And you want a strong stomach wall, but you want the muscles now to just soften a little bit. Allow your legs to get heavy, your feet to stretch out, your toes maybe. Maybe you don't have shoes on so that they can kind of breathe. Your hands and your arms are relaxed. You soften your jaw. Relax your tongue. They say when the tongue is relaxed, the entire head starts to soften. The muscles in the cheeks, across the eyelids, the forehead, the lines of worry, the lines of frustration soften, the brows lower, and you just feel your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. And this sense of peace rises up through the scalp as if you could feel fingers massaging your scalp, relaxing all of those muscles in the scalp. Breathing in and breathing out. We let go of clinging to anything. We let go of the clinging to our desires. We lower our expectations. The Buddha would say, lower your expectations and you will find more joy in your life. And we detach from entitlement. We breathe in and breathe out. And we begin to promote humility and compassion. That softness of the heart, the softness of the mind, less judgment on ourselves and on others. And we can feel how these words, humility and compassion, lead to a sense of contentment, where things don't bother us quite as much, where we find more acceptance of the ever-changing world, ever-changing day, our ever-changing body. How with that feeling our mind expands and we just tend to relax a little bit more in our life. We take moments just to breathe deeply. And maybe we smile a little bit more and we become a little bit more patient. Not quite so much in a hurry. Making space, allowing someone to step in front of us, to go first, and we'll go second. Just feel how good that feels inside of you. It's almost as if the cells in your body relax, your nervous system relaxes, your smiles come a little bit easier. You have time to listen. So we slow down. We become less entitled. We move with the flow. We don't fight against it. We move with it. We do what we can do the best we can. These are the words of the Buddha. These are his teachings. It's a teaching of Tao. It's a teaching of Lao Tzu to move with our daily life, not fighting, but working with it and allowing others to work with their life in their way. As we breathe in and we breathe out. We once again touch upon patience and quietness. We don't have to fill every space with sound or thought or words. We can just be quiet. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us take that teaching of the Buddha with us into the days that follow for us. And we'll see. We'll see how it feels different inside of us. No one else will notice, but you will. Or maybe everyone will notice and feel touched by it. And gently now, as we bring our meditation to a close, and we go onward into our life, a little bit slower, a little bit more patient, allowing what comes and working with it as best we can. Very gently now, as we bring ourselves back to where we began, our eyes are still closed. We just breathe in and breathe out, and we feel a little bit more relaxed. And slowly we can reopen our eyes and come back and greet our day. And I think a really important word in closing, seems like I always have more words when I'm talking about this, but a little bit more forgiving. I think that's a good word, forgiving, for ourselves and for other people. I mean, we're just humans, so we're doing the best we can. And we keep growing and keep learning. And we keep our curiosity. So I will see you next week, and take care of yourselves and smile a little and be patient with other people. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.